Hi, I'm Senator Roy Blunt. I'd like to welcome you to the World Affairs Council St. Louis 5th Annual Humanitarian of the Year Award Ceremony. I'm sorry I can't be with you this evening in St. Louis. Voting is one of those things that gets in the way of lots of things I'd like to do, but I'm glad to get to cast one of Missouri's 2 votes in the United States Senate. I'd also like to thank Bob Fisher and all those involved in your hard work and your continued leadership. Your efforts and the work you do to have a real impact on our community, our state, and our global economy make a difference. I'm also pleased to get a chance to congratulate this year's award recipients. First of all, congratulations to my good friend and the CEO at Emerson, David Farr. David's the 2015 International Humanitarian of the Year recipient. With his leadership, Emerson has created and sustained one of the largest charitable foundations among the Fortune 500 companies. Emerson's one of the largest local contributors to educational and social causes for nonprofit organizations around the world, and of course right here in our state and in St. Louis. We are so grateful for their leadership and for David's leadership in finding lasting and sustainable solutions. I also have a chance to congratulate Dr. Soon Kim, who with the Boeing Institute for International Business has been named the 2015 International Educator of the Year. Dr. Kim established the Boeing Institute in 1984 to offer global business resources for students, for graduates, for faculty, for government and professional organizations, and to the business community of the St. Louis region. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to congratulate Frankie Muse-Friedman for her being the recipient of the 2015 International Civic Leader of the Year. Frankie has a long history of service to our country and really as an advocate. She was the first woman appointed to the United States Commission on Civil Rights. She was instrumental in creating the Citizens Commission on Civil Rights and has had a big impact in civil rights in the United States. We're so grateful for the work and extraordinary achievements of Frankie and all of the honorees tonight. Also, I'd like to thank the World Affairs Council for the important work that they do. They build on and forge relationships between visiting dignitaries, between students, members of our community, no matter which side of the Mississippi River they're on, as people come to visit us, as well as they introduce people from around the world to St. Louis in the middle of the country and the real strength of the country. Trade is one of the ways that we have a chance to really advance our values. That's why these trade discussions are always so important, because they create an opportunity for other people in the world to see what happens if the rule of law matters, if you pursue things where you have an equity of that partnership and that relationship, you look for win-win solutions. Foreign aid's a place where we set a standard around the country of what Americans are willing to do. In travel, people that come to the United States almost always like us better when they leave than when they came. These all have great implications to a better and more peaceful world. And of course, education. Students that come here and spend time getting their education here, my view, if they want to stay here, we should welcome them with open arms. If they want to go home, they're going to go home feeling a lot better and understanding the United States of America a lot better than they would otherwise. So for what you do to bring all of those things together, to maximize all those relationships in a way that creates a positive sense of who we are and what we do and why we do it going forward. Thanks for that. Wish I was there with you tonight, but I'm certainly glad you're recognizing these individuals that are so worthy of their work being called attention to.